In the name of Allah, today we have Flying High 3, Flying High 3, secondary stage, second level. Today we will explain lesson page 30. Lesson page 30. Now you can open your book, page 30. Page 30. This is our lesson. This is our lesson. This is the first lesson of Unit 4. This is the first lesson of Unit 4. The headline of unit is Life's a Journey. Life's a Journey. Life's a Journey. Life's a Journey means the travel from Earth to Moon. The travel from Earth to Moon by spacecraft. By spacecraft. Number one, we have 4 parts in this lesson. We have 4 parts in this lesson. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, B, C, D. Number one, the first lesson, the first part of lesson, reading and writing. Reading and writing. Reading and writing. A, 1A, 1A. Look at these pictures. Look at these pictures. We have 2 pictures. You can see these pictures. What can you see? What can you see? What can you see? First one is moon. First one is moon. Second picture is spacecraft. Spacecraft. Sorry. First picture is moon. Second picture is spacecraft. Spacecraft means the machine take people, artists, take scientists from Earth to Moon. Okay? We have some questions about these pictures. We have some questions about these pictures. Why you think, first question about these pictures, why you think mankind means people from Adam to nowadays, all people, all human. Mankind, its name, mankind. Why mankind has been interested, have fun to explore beyond of boundaries, outer space. Why people like that? Why people like study that? And second question, what are the benefits of travel to moon? Well, we have A. This. You are going to read a story about a real person. We will read this passage about scientist, real person. Look at the photographies, moon and spacecraft. What do you think the story is about? You can suggestion, you can recommendation the topic for this story, After when you answer these questions, you can suggest a new topic. B, now read the magazine story. This is part of magazine. magazine and press. Now read the magazine story. After read, inshallah, do you guess the topic of the story? You can, inshallah, after finish reading, you can guess the topic. Start. We are going to read the story. While circling the moon in the Apollo 15 spacecraft in 1971. In the year of 1971, there were 15 spacecraft. The American astronaut, Al Worden. His name is Al Worden. Was heard. Heard, the past of hear. Here, present. Here is was past. He heard to say means Worden said. He talked in the past. After the king's training, I feel that I've been here before. I feel that I have been here before. Good feeling. He talks, describe the good feeling. Back on Earth, when he back in the NASA Control Center, Florida. Where's NASA Control Center? Where is NASA Control Center? NASA Control Center in Florida. Florida in USA, United States of America. The assembled scientist. Symbols mean collect together, get together. Scientist, cheered mean excited. Cheer means excited. The king, for the king. The king is nickname for Farouk Al-Baz. Egyptian scientist. The king, Egyptian born. Born means birth. Geologist, Farouk Al-Baz. The king is nickname of Farouk Al-Baz. Secretary of Lunar Landing Site Selection and chairman of astronaut training in visual observation and photography. This is what he was work. New part. The paragraph, 3 parts. First one, second, third. Second paragraph. Why did they call me the king? Why they call me? Why did they call me? Did in the past. All this sentence, all these questions in the past. Ask about past. The king. Joked means not serious, kidding. Dr. Al-Baz in a recent interview. Interview means two people give details and information to others. I guess it must have. Been because ask about reasons. Reasons. I was an Egyptian guy. And the only Egyptian called Farouk without nickname. The Egyptian people called him Farouk. Without name, without the king. Farouk, that the American had heard of in those days was King Farouk. King Farouk. The American called him King Farouk. King Farouk. And what was it like? Working in the Apollo moon landing project. Why? Ask about this question about reasons. Ask about reasons. Why Mr. Albaz like work in landing project, Apollo moon landing project? It was incredible. Incredible means exciting. Says Albaz says, we were all inspired together because we knew were satisfying a dream of mankind. Satisfying means achieve, step for achieve, goals. Since early times, mankind has looked the past, look, present, look. I'm looking to you. Looked in the past at the moon and wondered, looking for questions, search for answers. And we were taking a major step to satisfy that wonder. Albaz said we were taking a major step, first step to satisfy, to achieve our object, our goals like this, that wonder. The last part of paragraph, and what actually was Dr. Albaz's job. What is his job? He explained, I was in charge of choosing site on the moon. Choosing sites on the moon. That we were not only safe places to land. He talked about what objects to achieve, but also of probable geologic interest. He said, I am interesting this work, this mission. I knew past of no present, new past, that we wouldn't get many landings. We think maybe this is just one time to land on the moon, just one time on the land on the moon. So I had for result. So we can use so for result, because for reasons because for reasons. So for result. I had to get right. Mr. Albaz said, I must work hard. I should work hard to have success. Then maybe not again time. Then I had to train. Train means explain, give details. The astronaut. Astronauts means the scientist. About the moon, how to photograph it and how to collect. What he did to collect pictures from moon. Symbols. Collect scientific symbols. Scientific symbols mean some stone, some facts to explain to other people. Now you can answer about the first question. Did you guess the topic of the story? You can suggest or recommended topic for story, this story. See other page 31. Now page 31 exercise C, part C. Choose the best headline about purpose text. First one, you have three choose. First one, the man they called the king. The man they called the king. Second, a famous Egyptian scientist. Third topic, the Apollo 15 space mission. You can choose what you think the best. Now you can choose. Discuss this with your partner, other students. You can discuss this question, looking for best answer with your students. 1 minute to correct these questions. Number 3. لا مستمرين ما في. D, exercise D, part D. Look back at the first paragraph about Farouk Albaz. We read before of the article about Farouk Albaz. Complete the table. Read again paragraph page 30 this paragraph, then answer or fill these spaces. Complete the chart, complete the table. Who? What is his name? His name is Farouk Albaz. You can write answer in this space. Farouk Albaz. Nickname. What is his nickname? Nickname is the king. Your job, his job, Secretary of Lunar Landing Site Selection. Where? Ask about places. Florida. Where? The correct answer is Florida. When? Ask about time. 1971. Nationality. What is his nationality, Farouk Albaz? What is his what's nationality? Egyptian. Now speaking number 2, or at the end. Thank you a lot. See you next lecture inshallah. Best wishes.